Hello. Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. Am I good? Everything sounds good. Alright. Here we go. It is time. It is time, ladies and gentlemen. Alright. So. This was going to be a pretty long, this is going to be probably like a 2-hour stream, but I'm going to make it a little bit shorter since I do have a puppy to take care of. So, it's going to be more of like an hour long stream or so, if that's okay, guys. Yeah, I know, I'm about to get ready. Dude, 12Z GFS is bad, and 12Z Euro agrees, so we'll get to that in a minute. I got a list of stuff I want to go over. Alright, let me put chat on my phone so I can look over the stuff I need to go over today, because I gotta think 18 things I need to go over. Alright, here we go. Boom. Alright, so, as you can see on screen, we have our day 4 through 8 outlook. As you can see, we have a day 5 outlook and a day 6 outlook, but that is not all. We do have more coming in. I will go over this. Here we go. Alright. Yeah, it was crazy. That 18Z GFS, not 18Z, 12Z GFS blew my mind. No, Euro isn't bad. It just agrees with the GFS on the timing and the positioning of the trough for Monday. So we'll go over that for sure. Anyways, so guys, we have almost every day basically from now all the way till Sunday we have severe risks. So today we have a day 1 marginal risk in 3 separate areas. We got one up here in the Midwest, one in the Southern Plains, and one all the way down here in Florida. We do have a tornado risk today in Florida, but that threat is dying down and will be taken away at the next SPC outlook. Most of all the storms down here are either sub-severe or just moving offshore. So, not too concerned with down there. Just some flooding threats mainly. Let's move up here into the Midwest. So, as you can see, we have a mesoscale discussion currently for northern Wisconsin, northern Michigan. 5% chance of a severe thunderstorm watch. No severe storms right now, but there are definitely some storms. And then we have our last one down here near Kansas City and Tulsa. That'll be a more late night threat, and it's just a 5% hail risk. Moving in tomorrow, we also have 3 separate marginal risks once again. Yep. 3 separate marginal risks, and one of them is all the way up here in Montana, Idaho, and Utah. And we actually have a slight risk. This is for damaging winds, I do believe. Yes, it is. We do have a damaging wind risk with this outlook, a 15% SIG 1 risk for damaging winds up there in Montana. And it's not loading. Great. Okay, whatever. Just a wind risk for there. Rest of the risks are just hail and damaging winds. Just so you guys know. Now, moving on into our later time frame. We have a day 3 slight risk now. This just got issued a little bit ago. We don't know probs yet, but we do know it is a 15% SIG 1 risk currently, severe risk. And I do see this risk actually growing quite a bit, honestly. Mostly more off to the northeast and east, but we shall see. And then moving into our day 4 through 8 time frame. Obviously, we have nothing issued yet for day 4, but I do think we will get one somewhere in Oklahoma and Kansas. And here's our day 5 risk. This grew substantially since yesterday. Yesterday it was around 50,000 square miles. Now it is 84,000 square miles. And then now we have a day 6 outlook, which is also a big outlook. So we definitely have some severe weather on the way. This is a very big day 6 slight risk. This is for Sunday, the 17th. And our day 7 outlook we do not have yet, but I do expect a day 6 outlook tomorrow, and I'll go over that more. So that is our current outlooks, guys. No, I went over it very quickly, but these are all of our outlooks right here. I want to go over some cities that are under the main risk, which our main severe risks are going to be approaching later on this week into the weekend. All right, let me just start off. We got near Wichita Falls. Wichita Falls, you are near the day 5 slight risk for Saturday's risk. Burke Burnett, Altus, Lawton, Oklahoma, El Reno, just west of Oklahoma City, Fairview, Oklahoma, Enid, Woodward, Alva, Wichita, Kansas, you are under the day 5 slight risk. Hutchinson, Topeka, Kansas, and most of Kansas City, you are under the risk as well. Moving up into Nebraska, we have just the south suburbs of Lincoln, Nebraska. We have Nebraska City, Hastings, Nebraska, and moving up into Missouri, we have Maryville, Missouri, Rockport, and Westboro, Missouri, under our day 5 risk. Moving on to day 6, we have a lot more areas that are under the gun. We got Woodward, Enid, Oklahoma, Dodge City, Kansas, Great Bend, Kansas, Hutchinson, Wichita, Topeka, Manhattan, Goodland, Kansas. Near Kansas City, northwest of Kansas City, you guys are under the gun. We got McCook, Nebraska, near North Platte, Kearney, Nebraska, Grand Island, St. Paul, Lincoln, Omaha, Nebraska, Maryville, Missouri. Moving into Iowa, we have Des Moines, Iowa, the entire what did I just say? Entire metro of Des Moines, Iowa is under the gun. Iowa City, Cedar Rapids, Dubuque, and moving into Wisconsin, there is not a lot. We got Bloomington, Wisconsin. And I don't really know fully yet, but for our day 7, if we had a day 7 outlook today, I do think it would be somewhere around this area. But we do not currently have the outlook yet, so we shall see. All right. I'm going to hop over back to the SPC and go over what they state with these risks. You get the Weather Bell color table sent to you for weather models on WeatherWise. That is cool. That is really cool. I'm concerned for Monday, too. I'm surprised we don't have an outlook yet, but I guarantee we'll see a day 6 outlook tomorrow. Let's move into what the SPC states. SPC states, on Saturday, a dry line is forecast to develop from the far eastern Texas panhandle northward into west central Kansas. To the east of the dry line, surface dew points in the 60s will contribute to moderate instability by afternoon as a mid-level shortwave trough approaches in the afternoon. Scattered thunderstorms are expected to form to the east of the dry line from western Oklahoma into central and eastern Kansas. Supercells with large hail, severe wind gusts, and a tornado threat could develop. So as you can see, they are already talking about a tornado threat developing, and that is for our current day 5 outlook right here. Moving into day 6, a surge of deeper low-level moisture is expected across the southern and central plains on Sunday as an upper-level trough moves through the western U.S. In response, a north-to-south corridor of strong instability is forecast by afternoon from western Oklahoma north and northeastward into central and eastern Kansas. Scattered thunderstorms are expected within this unstable air mass during the afternoon and evening. MCS development may occur in the evening as a complex moves northeastward from the Central Plains into the mid-Missouri Valley. Supercells with large hail, severe wind gusts, and a tornado threat will be possible. Once again, they are saying that a tornado threat is possible on the day 6 outlook. they are also saying that an MCS may develop in the evening. So that is all we got right now. I'm going to read the day 7 through 8 time frame, mainly Monday's threat. An upper-level trough is forecast to move across the north-central U.S. on Monday as a cold front advances southeastward into the mid-Mississippi Valley, Ozarks, and southern plains. Scattered and numerous thunderstorms are forecast to form ahead of the front in the afternoon. At this time, model forecasts suggest that instability in deep layer shear will be strong enough for severe storms across a broad area. However, uncertainty exists concerning the location of the front Monday afternoon, which has been resolved in the latest model runs, by the way. However, a severe threat may be needed in later outlook once confidence increases concerning the timing of the front. That sentence right there. A severe threat area may be needed in later outlooks once confidence increases in the concerning timing of the front. That means, guys, that they're expecting to put severe risks for Monday, which I guarantee they will do soon. Now let's go. All right, here we go, y'all. Let's go over here and hop over to models, your guys' favorite. As you can see, the trough was already on the screen right there. Kind of gave me a jump scare. I'm going to go over 12Z models first, and then I will move on to the 18Z GFS, because I want to show you guys what 12Z GFS and the 12Z Euro shows. Based off what you guys are saying, I guarantee the 18Z GFS is going to scare me, because I have not seen it yet. I'll see it when you guys are going to be seeing it. My first time seeing it is going to be with you guys, so we shall see how that goes. As you can see, moving along, we get this ridge that is developed in the western U.S. What the heck? You just said 4K Cape? I'm scared to see this model. Okay, this is the 12Z. I've already seen this one. I saw this one when I was in study hall at school, but I'm scared to see the, I'm scared to see what 18Z shows. Anyways, the ridge that developed out west is going to be moving to the east as we go along. And as you can see, we get a huge low-pressure system to move along the west coast and eject into the Great Plains. And by eject, I mean eject into the Great Plains. We're talking, like, if it loads, 70 knot flow. We are talking 70 knot flow. Yeah, this will be a big trough to eject. So as you can see, models have been picking up on this trough since yesterday's stream, 24 hours ago. So yeah, models have been picking up on this trough, particularly the GFS has been picking up on this trough for 24 hours now. I mean, you can see this was 12Z from yesterday. This was over 24 hours ago. And that's the trough right there. It's a little less organized, but that's the trough right there. Let's move to 18Z, and 18Z is where it really got its act together. You can see right there. 18Z right there. Let's move on to 0Z today. There's the trough. 6Z. There's the trough. And 12Z. There's the trough. So, 41 STP. That's concerning. So yeah, right here, this is the big boy right here. This is for Monday, guys. Monday. This is the day we've been talking about. I want to move on to dew points now. Let's go over to dew points. So let's go surface and go to dew point temp. As you can see, guys, we have 70s dew points almost all throughout the plains of Midwest. Wow, I just like burped. Sorry. We have like 70s dew points basically all throughout the plains and Midwest, which is not good in the slightest, by the way. That's not good. You can see moisture return is actually insane. Look at these next few days, dude. Look at all this moisture return we get. We go from the 50s to 70s dew points within a couple days throughout much of the Midwest and southern plains. And right there, that's Monday. As you can see, we got very, very, very high dew points. The Very high dew points basically all throughout the risk area that I believe will be issued tomorrow. Yeah, 70s dew points. I mean, we got mid to high 70s dew points in some areas. Like, that's insane. Absolutely insane. I want to go over here to Cape. We go surface-based Cape. And wow, dude. Wow. 4K Cape. 4K Cape, guys. Yeah, 3,900 joules per kilogram. Yeah, I'm seeing your chats, Lake. Right now I'm just going over the risk based off of 12Z models. I will move to 18Z within the next 10 to 15 minutes, just so you know. As long as you guys stay here. I will be moving on to 18Z soon, which is what you guys are talking about. If you haven't already, guys, make sure to like and share the stream to get it out to more people. This is a very, very significant severe threat that is on the horizon. Very significant, as you can see from Weston and Lake in chat. Very significant event that is on table. You can see right there, 4,200 joules per kilogram right here. It's insane. This is significant, guys. Like, this is an upper echelon type of environment right here that the 12Z GFS is showing. I'm going to move on to the Euro now because I do know the Euro shows a pretty serious environment too. It ain't as organized, but it is there, guys. It still shows the trough ejecting at the same time that the GFS does. Same time as the GFS. That is insane. Once again, it's not as much flow. It's about 50 to 60 knots of flow, not 70, but it's still an ample amount. Let's go to surface dew points. And as you can see, mid to high 60s and low 70s dew points all throughout the Great Plains and Midwest. Once again, these models are hinting. They're hinting at a very upper echelon environment, guys. All right, here we go. This is Cape. As you can see, we got Cape in excess of 3,000 to 4,000 joules throughout much of the risk area. However, on the Euro, on the Euro, not the 3,000 to 4,000 joules per kilogram does not go as far north as the GFS showed. Like, look at this difference right here. GFS showed 4K Cape all the way up into Kansas, Missouri, and Iowa. However, the Euro shows it stuck down there in Oklahoma and Texas, which, again, has basically no forcing considering where the trough will be. Obviously, the models are in agreement at the trough, as you can see. This is what Euro looks like. This is the GFS. Look at that, guys. You don't typically see this all too often. The models, almost in perfect agreement. Look at this. Same positioning, timing, everything with these troughs. So, it's a very rare moment to see them this organized and this, like, I just lost the word. This much agreement. It's very, very rare to see this, especially this far out. So, now, guys, let's move on to the 18Z GFS. Oh my god. Like you guys are wanting me to do. So here we go. Here we go, guys. Let's see what it shows. Oh my, yeah, that's much more organized. Wow, dude. That is much more organized. When is that ejecting, though? Wow, dude. That's good time, too. Wow, dude. That is a beautiful looking trough. About 70 knots of flow within it, too. That is a very good run by the GFS right there. Let me go to dew points. Oh my gosh, dude. It shows the dew points, all 70s dew points all the way up into Wisconsin. Oh my gosh, dude. Man. My dogs are barking. 1 second. All right. 50.2 STP. Is that what I just... Am I seeing that right? That can't be real. Man, look at those 70s dew points, dude. Those things reach all the way up there. We got dew points in 73 degrees in Oklahoma, man. Oh my gosh. That's kind of insane. Let me go dew points. Not dew points, temperature. Oh my god. Temperature is all the way down in the man. We got 100 degrees Fahrenheit all the way up in northern Kansas. Much of the risk area is around 80 degrees with 70s dew points. That's about 10-degree temp dew point spread, which is very favorable. Let me go mixed layer dew point. Oh my gosh. Mixed layer dew point still at 70 degrees. That's insane, guys. That's insane. I will say that. Let's go Cape. Oh. Oh, man. Dude, this model run is crazy. 4,000, 4K. Oh my gosh, it keeps rising. 4,500 joules per kilogram out there in Kansas. Oklahoma's at 4,200. Dude, that is insane. That's a really, really healthy environment. What is supercell composite at? 10. Supercell composite. This is like a very favorable time too, guys. I mean, we're talking 21Z. This is 5 p.m. This is basically like peak heating. This is peak heating. Man, guys, that's a crazy. Dude, SRH is very... Dude, 400 meters squared per second squared of storm relative helicity. Let's go bulk shear. Shear around 30 knots within the risk area too. Man, guys, that's a very healthy environment right there. That is a very healthy environment. Let me hop over here to composite reflectivity. Here we go. Oh my gosh. It shows supercells developing and then clustering into an MCS. Man, dude. What the heck is the environment drinking? This is Monday right here. Look at those. Those are discrete to semi-discrete cells firing up. Yeah, discrete, semi-discrete cells congealing into an MCS by like 2 a.m. Man, dude. What a freaking... What a run. Now I understand why you guys are all... like, Tyler, look at this. I want to say, look at this. Yeah, I understand why. Let's pull some soundings out of this now. First sounding is a Tor sounding. 4,700 cape. STP is not good in this one, though. But, man. Very, very favorable photographs. But let's hop over here back to pivotal weather. Let's go severe weather, and let's go cape and photographs. Out here in the plains. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. 4,800 joules per kilogram. 30.7 supercell composite. 4 STP. Tor sounding. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. That is 21Z. What day is that on? My chat was frozen. I'm sorry. What day's on is Monday. Monday. Oh, man, dude. Yeah, my chat was frozen. I'm so sorry, guys. Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. I did not realize my chat was frozen. Okay, this sounding is kind of concerning. Supercell composite is at 31.0 and STP is at 5.6. That is plenty. Plenty. Man, dude, this 18Z was... We don't really know yet. It's so far out. I mean, we cannot predict something like that for how far out it is. We cannot forecast the level of the risk this far out, but we can forecast where the risk will be. And basically anywhere within here is where a pretty substantial severe weather risk may occur. Anywhere within here is where a pretty substantial severe risk will occur. So that is definitely something we need to watch for. Monday appears to have the highest ceiling out of all the days we've seen. And the models have been hinting at, GFS model in particular, has been hinting at it for over 28 hours now. Yeah, it's a mega trough right there, man. Dude, imagine the SPC just goes straight day 6 enhanced. Imagine they go day 6 enhanced. If they go day 6 enhanced, I guarantee you it'll be like a moderate risk by day 1. If they go day 6 enhanced, dude, man, you don't see those all too often. But, dude, what a freaking environment, dude. Look at that sounding right there, dude. That's a heck of a sounding right here. Alright, let me hop over here to the Euro. I'm going to go over the 12Z Euro reflectivity. See what the Euro does with this event. Wow, dude. Yeah. Euro basically just has a absolutely ginormous MCS firing. It is too conditional. I mean, if the cap holds, this could be basically like April 27th, a couple weeks ago. PDS tornado watch, nothing fires. Yeah. I mean, it's because 700 millibar temperatures were too warm, and the trough was well mistimed. But this seems like it's definitely there. It has a heck of a ceiling based off of what we've been seeing the past 20 hours. Monday has the highest ceiling out of any day I've seen in a little while. Since at least April, but most likely since last year. Yeah, that's the euro right there. It's 12Z euro. GFS, 12Z GFS, I believe, showed a humongous MCS, yeah. And then 18Z shows more discreet. Yeah, 18Z shows more discreet. Storm mode. Discreet to semi-discreet. If you guys haven't already, make sure to like the stream and share it to get it out to more people. We got significant severe weather on the way, that's for sure. Hey, thank you. Whoever just liked, I really appreciate it. I saw it go from 2 to 3 likes. Let's try to get to 5 likes before stream ends. I'm going to end stream in probably 45 minutes to an hour, by the way, so we got plenty of time still. But yeah, so let me hop over here to Graphical Forecast Creator. Do not mind this right here. This is just me goofing around last night, trying to make an outlook. Let's go to Draw, and let's do Weston. How do I go to a day 438 outlook so I can make my own? I want to make what I think an outlook will look like tomorrow for day 6, because I do believe we'll see a day 6 outlook. Based off what we've been seeing, I almost guarantee we'll see a day 6 outlook. Oh, here we go. All right. So I think tomorrow we will wake up to this right here. Based off of what I've seen. I think we'll wake up to that tomorrow. Again, I may be off. I don't work for the SPC, but I'm only 15 years old. But based off of what I've seen with models and the way the trough is setting up, I do believe we will see something on the lines of that. Might not be exact, but I do think we'll see something similar to that. Very similar to that, to be exact. Let me go with... Yeah, I'm sticking pretty true to that right there. I don't know the southern extent. The southern extent of it is more of a maybe, because if storms fire, it's a good environment. The northern extent, storms will fire. But as we go more south, it becomes a little less certain on if storms will fire. But yeah, day 6, I think we will see this when we wake up tomorrow. Very, very big day 6 slight risk will be issued. So, yeah, this is what I'm thinking for tomorrow. Let me go rest of the outlooks. I think we will see a marginal risk. What's the dew points going to be? That is a good question. I will go over to surface, dew point temp. There we go. We're talking, let me go to select sector. I mean, we're talking... If you're near Tulsa, Oklahoma, we got dew points in the mid-70s. But really anywhere from... No, we got to go to a bigger sector because there's so big of an area. Continuous U.S. Basically anywhere from southern Oklahoma up into northern Iowa will be under dew points of 70 degrees most likely. And anywhere from western Oklahoma, eastern Kansas... Central Iowa, northern Minnesota, anywhere east of that will be under 60-degree dew points, almost everywhere east of there. So basically everywhere east of the Rockies besides like the Texas Panhandle will be under 60-degree dew points. No, that ain't good at all. Let's look at temperatures. Man, dude. Temperatures in the hundreds for sure. You live in Illinois? Illinois, yeah, you'll be under upper 60s dew points, for sure. Depending on where you live in Illinois, you could be under 70-degree dew points. Again, it's so far out. I mean, it's Tuesday the 12th. We're talking about Monday the 18th right now. It's so far out that we can't be exact, but just expect to be under around 60 to 70-degree dew points. And outdoor temperatures could be anywhere from 80 to 85, 90 degrees. Just depends. So yeah, definitely expect some very hot temperatures. I mean, up here in Northeast Ohio, we're expecting like 85 to 90 degree weather here in Ohio off of this event. Yeah, this is definitely a very synoptically evident day. That's for sure. Yeah, dude, I mean, I'm going to be getting near the 90s on Monday, which is absolutely insane. Considering I'm here in Northeast Ohio in mid-May. Yeah, Weston, I will say, 18Z GFS did not let down, did not disappoint at all based off of what you guys were saying. Man, dude. What happens if it keeps trending? Then basically everything I just said will be worse. Basically everything I just said the past 15 to 20 minutes will be worse. And outlooks will get more severe. So only time will tell. Only time will tell. 0Z GFS comes out later, middle of the night, so I'm not gonna be up for that. Tomorrow morning I will check the models, but if anything looks significant, I'll make a YouTube post tomorrow morning, so stay tuned for that, Aaron, if you are concerned about this. Haven't really seen you in chat much, so welcome to the stream. I'm the Weather Warrior. My name's Tyler. I'm trying to make a career off weather and protecting lives. You're good, Aaron. You're good. Monday looks the biggest. Oh, yeah, Monday's definitely the biggest day out of the stretch, for sure. But I mean, dude, y'all, we're going to have upwards of probably 20 live streams covering severe weather within the next month. I might have a couple chases, too. I might have a couple chases on the horizon as well. I'm not chasing Monday. I can't because my dad's work schedule, but my dad's working in Kentucky right now for the next few days. And then Indiana. During this event, he'll be in Kentucky, so yeah, I'll just be home streaming, probably. Yeah, so once again, right here, this is what I expect us to wake up to tomorrow. I expect us to wake up to this tomorrow morning. Huge, huge day 6 outlook. What do you mean the same thing as for last year? I don't really know what you mean by that, but if we're talking about like a severe weather event last year, no two severe weather events are the same. So whatever event you're talking about, most likely it'll not be anywhere near the same as that. It'll most likely be quite a bit different. So, Galva, Illinois. All right. What are you laughing at, Weston? Straight 30? You're going, oh, straight 30. All right, so, okay, that helps a lot. You will most likely be in the 70-degree dew point range. You are under the risk that I highlighted. You are inside of, Weston, yeah, there's a chance you do. I would not say anything higher than moderate risk for this right now. But again, you're also going to be under an insanely high cap, so good luck. Yeah, you're under the risk I highlighted, so definitely just stay weather aware. Just keep watching my streams. I'm going to stream every day as this event gets closer. I'll have more news every single day with this event. But yeah, you will be under the 70-degree dew points for sure. And yeah, you're going to be under a pretty favorable environment for sure out of this. So definitely stay weather aware. Just join in on my live streams. I'll be live every day once again. I will stream the event too. So yeah, I am here. Never doubt an Oklahoma dry line. We did learn that from Enid, Oklahoma. I will say that. We did learn that from the Enid EF4. That's for sure. Yeah. The son of a gun tornado, yeah. We definitely learned never doubt the Oklahoma dry line after we got this EF4 out of nowhere. Back on April 23rd. Appreciate it, Aaron. I really appreciate it. I just try to save and protect lives. I've been doing this for about a year, so. Weston, just wow. All you say is wow. Nice. Just saying that in front of me. Yeah. Yeah, subscribe to Weston as well. Weston's a good YouTuber as well. We both work together to try to save lives. I chase more than Weston does, though. I upload chase videos and chase more than Weston does. Weston forecasts weather better than I do, but I chase better than he does. Next Connor Croft, by the way. Oh, yeah, for sure. I want to be Connor Croft, like, as soon as I graduate high school. Weston, you want to call? We could start talking together and getting all these viewers some information. Oh, I like chasing a lot more. Yeah, subscribe to Weston as well. Weston, we were trying to get him monetized by the summer so he can start making money off it, off YouTube. Okay. What else I gotta do? All right. I'm going to do this real quick. Let's go. SPC. You can't call. All right. Here we go. All right, guys. I want to go over this quite a bit. This is the 6 to 10 day temperature outlook. I'm gonna go full screen for this. This is the 6 to 10 day temperature outlook. All the reds mean above average temperatures, and the blues and grays mean below average. So, as you can see right here, the next 6 to 10 days, whoever is highlighted in this region right here is under a 70% chance of above normal temperatures in the next 6 to 10 days. This area is a 60%, a 50%, 40%, 33%, 30% chance of normal temperature, and a 33% chance of below normal temperatures. Yeah, I'm happy severe weather's returning too. Let's go to the 8 to 14 day range. And down here in really far southern Florida, we have a 60% chance of above normal. Moving off to the southeast is 50% chance of above normal, 40, 33, and average. So moving into the 8 to 14 day range, guys, the entire country besides Alaska is under a chance of above normal temperatures. I watch Max quite a bit, TRG Tornado, Convective Chronicles, Convective Chronicles helps me forecast better because it helps me learn stuff better. Um, and that's about it. I watch Weston too, but that's about it. I don't really watch too many people. I stick to the same people, and it helps me learn so I can forecast like this. Now moving into week 3 through 4. As you can see, as we go into June, there is actually going to be a little bit of a cold pool that's going to develop for throughout much of the Midwest. You can see some areas are around normal. Areas out west and southeast are going to be the only areas that are going to get above normal temperatures, really, within the next month. Going from 3 weeks to a month. And then where I am, here in Northeast Ohio, I'm going to be below average, so that's going to be fun. This is a month. Obviously, as we go further out, it gets a little less predictable. But you can see out here in the Northwest, 60% chance of above normal temperatures. We could have a very major heat wave out here near Boise, Idaho, Seattle, Portland, all those areas. And then out east, once again, below normal temperatures. Moving out to the seasonal 3-month. Here we go. Back to a really far above average, guys. 60% chance of above normal out there in Nevada, Utah, Idaho. Yeah, Max Velocity is a good guy. I really like him. I really like watching him. I have watched Max since beginning of 2024. But yeah, guys, I mean, these are all of our temperature outlooks over the next 3 months. Basically all of summer right here. We got boom. So definitely should be interesting. That's for sure. Yeah. I definitely like Max since he uploads in the morning because I can watch it while I'm on my way to school. But now I got over basically everything I wanted to say. You guys got any questions? I still got a couple of you in here. You guys got any questions? You guys want to know specific areas, what their risks are, what my personal thoughts are? If you guys just have any other personal questions, random questions. Yeah, I wouldn't say tornado outbreak on Monday yet. Again, we could see more of a wind threat. It just depends on how much forcing there is in the region. But as you go further with southern extent, there is definitely going to be a more discrete storm mode. So I would say more severe weather outbreak imminent on Monday, for sure. I guarantee we're going to get a severe weather outbreak. But it just depends on if we're going to see that tornado risk really materialize. Oh, Weston, of course, Northeast Oklahoma. Yeah. Your environment is primed. Your environment is absolutely primed for severe weather, but it depends on if, first off, 700 millibar temperatures are going to be too warm, which I don't think they will. I think they're going to be actually pretty well managed. Some areas like northwestern Oklahoma could be pushing it a little bit with 13 degrees Celsius, but you could be pushing it for sure, especially on Monday. You guys could be pushing a little bit too warm for storms to even fire. But you guys are in a very, very healthy environment. I will say that. Let me pull a sounding actually off this. Let me go 500 millibars. Oh yeah, never doubt Oklahoma after dark. We know that. Barnesdall. Let me go with the sounding right here for you, Weston, just so you can see what I'm talking about. Let's go northeast Oklahoma. As you can see, Tor sounding right off the rip. 4200 Cape, 13 Supercell Composite, 2 STP. Tor sounding. 73 dew points, 84 temps. You're in a good environment. It's just, it depends on if it's going to be too warm or not. That's it, basically. If the cap holds, you're going to get nothing. If cap doesn't hold, you could see some storms for sure. Severe storms at that. What is your preference for Saturday and Sunday? Okay. Saturday, Sunday, Monday. So I'm going to hop into a more kind of accurate model now that Saturday and Sunday are closer. our wind speed. I do believe it is 700 is where the shortwave is. Yeah, right there. This is Saturday 6Z, so NAM doesn't even go out far enough. Wow. That's interesting. Yeah, all right. NAM doesn't go out far enough, which isn't good, but let me hop over here for Saturday and Sunday. This is 18Z GFS. What's up, Evan? Welcome. Saturday, the GFS doesn't really show much. It shows like one storm firing southwestern Missouri, and that's about it. And of course, it shows Monday being haywire, basically. Saturday and Sunday definitely could be some decent days if everything materializes. If we see more of a discrete storm mode and a little bit more wind shear, we could easily see a tornado threat develop. And we could see an enhanced risk day out of Saturday and Sunday, both days. We could definitely see an enhanced risk-worthy day for both of them. I do think the tornado threat on Saturday, as of now, appears to be a little bit higher than Sunday. I do think the risk on Sunday is much more of a damaging wind threat, as you can see with the SPC stating that an MCS may develop for Sunday. Monday, I already went over everything. Severe weather outbreak imminent. Most likely, we will see a risk somewhat close to this when we wake up tomorrow. But yeah, my forecast stays on Monday, being the biggest day over the next week at least. Will I get any severe weather next week? There's a chance you could get some gusty winds, maybe a storm or two over the next week, but I'm not seeing too much for here in Ohio, unfortunately, which means I'll have to drive far if I want to chase one of these days. But I mean, I'm not really seeing too much with Ohio currently. Maybe something towards Tuesday. I could see something about a week from today. I could see something going up on Tuesday, but I don't really see much for Ohio currently. I mean, I'll go to models real quick. Oh, yeah, for sure. When we get towards the weekend, like Thursday, Friday, we'll definitely get some more higher-end models to see what Monday could be. If everything stays to forecast, Monday could definitely be a big day, based off of what we've been seeing. Yeah, I mean, when is this? Tuesday? Yeah, like I said, Tuesday, Evan, you could definitely see some potential storms and/or severe storms on Tuesday. Obviously, there's no risk outlined yet, as that would be a day 8 outlook, but I mean, we don't even have a day 7 yet for Monday, and I mean, look what Monday looks like. I mean, dude, Monday looks absolutely insane. So, yeah. Yeah, I hit 1K last summer. I gained 3,000 subscribers in less than a year so far. You guys know something crazy? A year ago today, I just got a notification. A year ago today, I was at 175 subscribers. Put that in consideration. Good job, Weston. You'll hit 2K by the end of the year for sure. You'll most likely hit 2K by the end of the summer. Yeah, I was at 150 subscribers or something at this time last year, and now I'm at 4,000 almost. So, yeah. And if I don't hit 4,000 by the end of this month, which is May, I'll have to do 1,000 push-ups on stream. So, that's going to be fun. Any other questions, guys? I mean, I'm going to be here for a little bit. I'm just asking for questions from you guys, see how you guys are doing. Yeah, how are you guys doing? Let's put that out in the chat. How are you guys doing? I've been good myself, so how about you guys? Dang, dude. Evan, you're catching up, man. Dude, 10 subscribers away from 800. I remember when you were at like 100 and something not too long ago. You've been shooting up, that's for sure. You're doing good? That's good, Aaron. That is very good. Doing pretty good. That's good. That's good, guys. That is very good. Ooh, might as well show you guys. I got a camera right here. This is OKC. It's the OKC camera right here. Yeah, Weston, I haven't really gained that much this month either, dude. I've been struggling to gain a little bit of subscribers this month. I did go up quite a bit in the past few days, but I've definitely been struggling to gain subscribers, that's for sure. But yeah, tomorrow when we wake up, I do think we will see a day 4, 5, and 6 SBC outlooks issued tomorrow. I think once again, Evan, you were not here, I believe, whenever I made this. This is what I think we'll wake up to tomorrow for our day 6 outlook, as you can see in the bottom right. This is for Monday. I don't know if you've really been following along. Do you know? Are you informed about Monday? Are you informed of what the GFS has been showing for the past few days? Not days, but the past 25 hours. Are you What do I think of 2026? Will it be a tornado outbreak? Well, I mean, tornado outbreaks aren't measured by the year, they're measured by the day, and tornado outbreak sequences are measured by like a week. So, 2026 obviously had a tornado outbreak. We've had many tornado outbreaks so far, and we're at peak season right now, guys. I mean, look what we're looking at in the next few days. Um, yeah, I mean, 2026 has been pretty insane for tornadoes. I'll say that. We're above average right now. I'll go over to Wikipedia. Wow, I cannot type. Like any day. I mean, we've had a lot of tornadoes. I know that. Look, 560 tornadoes, guys. Look where we are. We're above average. We are that red line right there. Right here, we are this red line. We were below average at the start of March, and then we shot up, and look where we are now. We are, ooh, how many tornadoes do I think we'll get? I think we'll get right around average. I think we'll get around 11 to, I think we'll get around like 1,300 tornadoes is what I think. I think June, I think these coming outbreaks that we'll see in May, these coming tornado outbreaks, that we'll most likely see a couple tornado outbreaks out of this event stretch that we're looking at. Because, I mean, Monday obviously is the biggest ceiling out of any day we've seen in a little while. But, I mean, looking at this model, you can see we're going to be in this constant southwesterly flow for, I mean, weeks, guys. Until this model runs out, we're still going to be in this constant southwesterly flow, which will cause a lot of severe weather days basically from here until at least the end of May, if not the beginning of June. So I think we'll definitely see around 12 to 1,300 tornadoes this year, which will put us right around average to above average. So that's my current thinking. That's a good question, though. I really like that question. But yeah, Evan, are you informed on Monday, dude? I haven't seen you in chat in a little bit, but man, Monday's looking big, dude. Monday's looking big. You think 2026 ends just below average? Yeah, I mean, it could be anywhere from just below average to above average. I mean, we expected April to be below average, and we got above average, almost well above average, April. How many tornadoes? I mean, April sees about 200 tornadoes. We got nearly, I think... Dude, we got over 300 tornadoes, I think, in April. We got well above average tornado count in April. Oh, dude, June, I think June could be well above average. I don't think it'll be hyperactive, but I think it'll be well above average. May of 2024 is a peak example of hyperactive. We had like 600 tornadoes in May of 24. That's like almost unheard of, dude. That's about as much as April of 2011. So yeah, I think June will definitely be well above average, but definitely not hyperactive. Me, I've been here. I'm just chilling. I need to go get something. I need to close my door. I forgot my door was open. Where did bro go? Question mark. I don't know if you're talking about me or Evan. Evan, yeah, Evan's just gone. I don't know where Evan went. I'm here. Hello, I'm Tyler. Nice to meet you. Oh, Evan. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, Evan is just absolutely gone. I don't know where Evan went. He said like three things, and I never saw him again. Yeah, he did go dead silent, literally. He said, "I'm doing pretty good," and we never heard from him again. Let's hope nothing went wrong. He's gonna get back and wonder why we're talking about him. Like, dude, you're just gone, disappeared, never be seen again. Hmm. Well, guys, I mean, what I had on my list, this is literally what I had for stuff for me to say. I said cover our current severe risks, cover cities that are in the risks, go over what the SPC states, go over 12Z GFS, 500 millibar winds, dew points, Cape, 12Z Euro, compare the two models, go over reflectivity of both, do soundings for both, highlight areas under the gun, go over personal thoughts, discuss the GFS consistency, which I did, go over the 8 to 10 day temp outlook, ask if Chad has any questions, and then hang out for a little is what I put. So we already went through everything. Kind of just chilling now. What do you guys want to talk about? I mean, we got 5 of you in here. What you guys want to talk about? You guys should be able to hear me. You guys should. My mic ain't broken. All right. Yeah, I think it. I don't know. Weston messaged me saying my mic was broken. At least you guys can hear me. Hello. I mean, I can hear myself on stream. I mean, I can hear it. I don't think anything's broken. I can hear. You can hear you now? Yeah, it was just you, Weston. I don't know. Everyone said they could hear me. I like turned my stream on. I was like, I can still hear myself. It's like, yeah, that was interesting. Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of just gonna be chilling here now for a little bit. I ain't got really nothing to do. I just gotta edit videos from my April 14th chase. Just gotta finish editing that, and that's basically it tonight. Get ready for stupid school tomorrow. Literally at school, I'm just gonna be checking models all freaking day and forecasting, so I can see what the heck GFS and see what the heck the SPC is thinking. I mean, once again, I'm going all in on a day 6 slight risk. If Saturday got a day 6 slight risk, Monday should 100% get a huge day 6 slight risk, if not a day 6 or even day 530. I'm not saying like a day 5 enhanced risk is a day 6 enhanced risk is likely. I don't think that's even going to happen. But I think based off what we're seeing, I think at least day 5, day 4 enhanced risk is on the table with this. I think we're talking about a like moderate risk ceiling out of this for either tornadoes or wind. You're gonna see me every single day from now till probably June something. But the only days you wouldn't see me is if I'm chasing. Okay, you're gonna see me every single day basically. I will be here every day live for you guys, forecasting, making sure you guys are safe. Yeah, the only days you wouldn't see me is like towards the end of May or like early June if I'm chasing some of these events. That's all. But even then, I would still make videos forecasting it for you guys. So you guys will see me every day from now till June, at least. And I plan on getting a face cam soon, so you guys will see my adorable face. Kidding. You guys will get to see the weather warrior himself. Yeah, you're good, Aaron. It's whatever. I don't really mind how many viewers I got as long as people already got the word out too. Other than that, I don't really mind if it's just you or what. I appreciate you being here though. Hey, see, Weston's here. Weston's always here. Dude, we're at 4 likes. We're so close to 5 likes. I need one more like, guys. Just one more like. One more like and I'll be at 5. I'm at 5 likes. Let's go. Thanks whoever just liked. I appreciate it. Now we're at 6. Wow. Okay. You'll be a weatherman and storm chaser? Nice. How old are you? Are you like my age, like a teenager? Like, I mean, because my chasing dream is already coming true. I've already chased so many times. I got a lot of crazy footage. I mean, I got like 1,000,000 channel views mainly because of my chases. Almost every single one of my 4,000 subscribers are just from chasing. Like, no joke. My top 3 videos are chasing. Let's go over the, dude, I want to go over what the GFS has been looking at. Let's go 0Z on, okay. That is not going to work then. Let's go 18Z on May 10th. So this is Monday. No, this is Sunday. This is Sunday, May 10th. This is Mother's Day. Let's see what the GFS was showing then for this event. It was showing nothing. Alright, so 18Z on May 10th showed nothing. 0Z on May 11th. This is yesterday. 0Z yesterday showed nothing. Alright. This is great. Alright. Sounds good, Aaron. This is 6Z from yesterday. It showed nothing. It showed a little baby trough impacting, but that right there I think is the trough for Monday. Yeah, that's it right there. Okay, wow. Um, yeah, this trough right here that's spinning down in the Pacific, that ejects on Thursday. That is actually our Monday trough that it's hinting at now, because 12Z showed instead of that, it just showed the trough instead of spinning out, just showed it ejecting into the plains on Monday and Tuesday. And then obviously the infamous 18Z from yesterday. This is the one that really showed the trough. Right there, boom. Yeah. 18Z yesterday is what really showed it. Then we got 0Z. Shows the trough. 6Z. Shows the trough pretty organized. 12Z shows it really organized. And then 18Z shows it even more organized. Yeah, that's insane, dude. That's a big trough, y'all. That is a big trough. Very, very favorable environment. Just depends on if we will have enough forcing for ascent. Yeah, 0Z models are definitely going to be interesting. I will undoubtedly, if 0Z models are showing an even more concerning thing, I will definitely make a post tomorrow. And also, if we see an outlook similar to like this, or if we just see a day 6 outlook in general for Monday, I will make a post around 6 in the morning Eastern time, going over the outlook and what the SPC states for it. Yeah, I'll use Weatherfront 2 quite a bit whenever desktop comes out. Android, yeah. I will, whenever desktop comes out, I'll definitely start using Weatherfront, but I use WeatherWise and Radar Omega quite a bit. I use both of them. Yeah, I don't really use Radar Omega that much because it's just so glitchy nowadays. So yeah, when Weatherfront comes out on desktop, I'll definitely use that more. I'll use WeatherWise though a lot, quite a bit. So yeah, WeatherWise ain't leaving us, guys. For those of you that have been here a little while, WeatherWise is not leaving us. I have been using WeatherWise on stream since last year. It is not leaving us. It's staying with us. I'll just use Weatherfront a little bit more too, and add Weatherfront in. And I have switched. I don't really use Pivotal Weather as much for models anymore. I mostly use College of DuPage. Because College of DuPage allows for pretty higher end models. And just higher end quality. So, yeah, I definitely will use College of DuPage more. And Weatherfront and WeatherWise will kind of be split 50-50. Why do you have a slight risk for Wednesday and Thursday? Okay, yeah, you joined late. I went over that stuff at the beginning. So, this is today. This Tuesday. We have a marginal risk. Tomorrow, we have a slight risk up here in northern Montana. This is for damaging winds. I will go on to the HRRR to show you that. Let me go over here to sector. Here we go. This is where the area of interest is. As you can see, we will have a trough that's going to impact the United States. That's 18Z. Yeah, let's do 18Z. This right here, this is the simulated reflectivity for tomorrow, which is Wednesday. And there is a pretty isolated risk of a few thunderstorms developing Wednesday afternoon. And these could actually become pretty severe. We do have a 15% SIG 1 wind risk for tomorrow, which is May 13th. We have a, yeah, 15% Sig 1 wind risk, and as you can see from here, makes sense. I mean, we got kind of a squall line developing, and then behind that we got some clustered storms that are going to fire, and definitely create a pretty decent wind risk possibility for those living near Great Falls, Minnesota. That is the main thing driving. That is the only thing driving that slight risk. And for Thursday, we have another slight risk. This is most likely going to be for hail. That is going to be most likely the main risk. Large to very large hail and severe wind gusts will be the primary hazards. Let me go back here and go to the southern plains. Let me go with the NAM model run. As you can see, this is Thursday. And you can see the NAM doesn't really show much firing. It shows mostly just random popcorn storms Friday morning, which still technically counts as Thursday's risk. As you can see, we got some popcorn storms that are going to develop very late Thursday night. And go throughout central and southern Kansas and even areas of northern Kansas. And I'm going to go over here to Pivotal Weather and go to the RRFSA. RFS replacing NAM August 2026. Wow. No, the RFSA sucks. I just use it because why not? I guarantee it's going to show like a freaking 60 sig tornado risk for Monday. I'm telling you. Let's go over here to composite reflectivity, continental U.S., regional Kansas. All right, here we go. This is for Thursday. Yeah, there we go. RFSA shows a little bit of storms developing in northern Kansas and kind of turning into a little line of storms, posing mostly just a hail and damaging wind threat. But other than that, there's nothing else. I don't really see this going much higher. Yeah, the RFS sucks, bro. Genuinely. You don't like the NAM? I like the NAM. I hate the RFSA because we'll have like a 5% tornado risk, and the RFSA will show a freaking April 27th, 2011 tornado outbreak because RFSA just sucks. They're both trash, but at least the NAM doesn't over amplify everything. The NAM will like somewhat be conservative sometimes. Oh, the NAM's definitely good in winter, but I still use it just for distance because it's medium range models. But yeah, as you can see, just little popcorn storms fire up on Thursday. I don't really see much else happening to this risk besides it expanding to the east, really. I don't see it going enhanced or anything like that as of now, but that's about it for those 2 days. And then obviously we get a little bit of a break on Friday. I do think we'll see a marginal risk somewhere in the plains on Friday. And then that's when we start going into our main risks. Saturday, Sunday, and then you all know, Monday. Yeah, Monday. Monday. Yeah, that's true. That is true, Weston. At least we get to use the NAM for a couple more months. Okay, we got the rest of May, June, July, and then, yeah, August is when it just, boom, gone. RFS gets to take over and show a freaking Category 5 hurricane hitting the Houston Metro in December. Because that has happened before. The RFSA has shown a Cat 5 hurricane hitting the Houston Metro in December. It has. While ago. Yeah, that's true, Aaron. That is true. We got till next school year. Yeah, we do got till next school year. My school year starts on like April 20th. Not April 20th, my lord. August 20th or something. Yeah, then the NAM is definitely trash. I just use it because it's the only medium range model that is sort of accurate. Dude, I remember that in 2024. It literally had a derecho from Ohio moving west into freaking Missouri. I remember that. Max velocity was like, what the heck is this? Like, I remember that. It showed me getting hit by it, too. Like, it literally showed me getting hit by a derecho coming out of Pennsylvania. That's insane. I've never seen that before until then. Only the NAM, dude. Only the NAM will do such a thing. Yeah, the NAM will never live down its notorious name for being absolutely horrible. But at least it can. I feel like the NAM is better at predicting lower end severe weather days. But if I'm not using the NAM at all for Monday, I will use the RFSA 100% of the time for predicting Monday because I am not trusting the NAM at all. The NAM will freaking show either absolutely nothing or just a lot of stuff. Depends. Hmm. What do you guys want to talk about? I mean, I'm kind of just chilling. Yeah. I mean, what do you guys really want to talk about? I'm kind of just leaning my chair back a little and chilling. I ain't got nothing to talk about, that's for sure. Yeah, Weston. You know what? I will talk about this. Weston. When I look at my future weather temperatures, Monday here in Ohio is showing 89 degrees. Like, what? Like, that can't be real, dude. 89 degrees is what it's showing for here in Ohio on Monday. And then Tuesday's 85. Like, what? Dude, this freaking trough is about to, like, wreck the country, dude. Like, let me go to this. Let me move my mic closer. Let me go to temperatures for Monday. I'm pretty sure almost like, yeah, look at this, dude. Basically anywhere east of the Rockies besides North and South Dakota is going to be like at 80 degrees. Almost everywhere east of the Rockies besides North and South Dakota will be in the 80s. And then areas out there in Texas, western Oklahoma, southwest Kansas is going to be like 100 degrees, dude. And also, guys, another thing I'd like to say, based off of this trough, the way it's looking, there's another, like, this is usually not talking about a lot during tornado and severe weather days like this, with a trough like this. We will have some pretty aggressive fire conditions. I will say that. We'll have very aggressive fire conditions throughout much of the plains. I think based off of just how dry and hot it'll be, I think like anywhere around here, dude, could easily be under like an extreme risk for fire. More like anywhere like this. I think like anywhere like this could be under a pretty extreme risk for fires. So just expect that, considering this trough is just going to be so powerful moving off to the northeast. And conditions will be very, very dry out there. I mean, you can see. Let me go to this right here. This is what the 500 millibar looks like. Obviously, it's absolutely insane trough. And then let me go to surface temperature. Like, look at that, man. We got some areas out there in the Texas Panhandle and southwestern Oklahoma near 103, 105 degrees. And let's go to dew points. Look at that, dude. Dew points are at less than 10 degrees. 15 degrees. We got some areas out there in the Texas Panhandle at 7 degrees. 7 degrees Fahrenheit dew points. Yeah, undoubtedly, New Mexico, southeast Colorado, Texas Panhandle, Oklahoma Panhandle, southwestern Kansas will definitely be under a pretty aggressive wildfire risk. That's for sure. Basically anywhere right here. Yeah, so that's kind of a sleeper threat, that's for sure. Wow, dude. We have a dry thunderstorms risk. I haven't seen that in quite a while, guys. Look at that. We have a dry thunderstorms risk for areas out there in Montana and Wyoming, Idaho, Utah, Colorado, New Mexico, and Arizona tomorrow. Basically, desert southwest and into Wyoming, Montana are under a dry thunderstorms risk. I have not seen one of those in a little while. And then today we have a pretty decent wildfire risk. We have a elevated fire risk, a level 1 out of 3 throughout North Dakota, South Dakota, Nebraska, Minnesota, Iowa. And tomorrow we have a critical risk. We have a critical fire risk in Montana, western North Dakota. Alright, sounds good, Weston. See ya. We have a special weather statement in Oregon, near Burns, Oregon. It's moving off to the north-northeast. It is warned for 50-mile-an-hour winds. This is under a general thunderstorm risk, I believe. It's under no thunderstorm risk. No thunderstorm risk, and there is lightning with it. Interesting. It's tall, too. 33,000 feet. It's a pretty tall storm right there. Decently tall storm considering it's Oregon in a no thunderstorm risk. I got rain on the way. Yeah, all of this right here is rain moving towards me. I live right in here. Man, that's a lot of rain moving towards me. Wow, dude. I got a lot of rain on the way. All of this is moving straight towards me. What you guys want to talk about, viewers? What do you guys want to talk about? Oh, you're good. I wasn't really talking about much. I was just kind of talking about our wildfire risk for these next few days, considering we have some pretty beastly troughs entering the U.S., as you can tell. $700 millibar for Monday. Wind speed or temperature? I'll do both, actually. It looks pretty favorable. We got a low pressure center at 700 millibars. Yeah, I mean, it's looking pretty good. Temperature-wise, we should be good temperature-wise. I mean, I don't know why we wouldn't. It's a little bit hot, but it's a little hot, but it's manageable, especially in the risk area. I don't have the graphic for 700 millibar temperatures for this time of year. I don't have the graphic for that up, but it should be pretty good, I think, within the risk area. I mean, this is at 0Z. We got areas in Oklahoma at 10 degrees Celsius. Will Monday go moderate if it stays together? I don't know. I'm not going to answer that because I don't really know. I would say there's a chance, but I don't know. It's hard to predict stuff this far out. But even if risks, like if this stays together, it's still hard to predict if this will even become a moderate risk. It's because we don't know. We don't know how temperatures will be the day of. We don't know how the placement of the trough will be. We don't know when the trough will eject. We don't know 700 millibar temperatures. We don't know CAPE. We don't know any of that. So as of right now, I would say this is going to be at least an enhanced risk as of now, but that's all I can really say. We don't know what the main threat will be because we can't tell this far out yet. Is that my answer? I don't know. I really don't know. Yeah, by the time Saturday and Sunday roll around, we'll definitely be able to tell the ceiling of this event for sure. I mean, once again, I expect a day 6 outlook tomorrow, so yeah, based off of the latest models, day 6 outlook incoming for sure. I would say, yeah, I would say day 6 outlook likely at this point, based off of model runs. Day 6 outlook is likely. Day 6 slight risk. I would absolutely lose it though, Weston. If we just wake up and it's a freaking day 6 enhanced risk for like everywhere in the Great Plains and Midwest. Like I'm talking like if we wake up and there's like a freaking enhanced risk like everywhere, like here. I would absolutely lose it if there's like an enhanced risk like that somewhere. I would lose my mind. Dude, I mean, you honestly don't know. I don't know, dude. I'm tempted to wake up at like 3 in the morning and check 0Z. I'm very tempted, but I don't know. I don't think it's worth it. It's not really worth it. I'm not gonna be too. It's not worth it yet to be waking up in the middle of the night to check models quite yet because we're still far out. When we get to like Sunday or when we get to like Saturday and Sunday, if it still looks as severe as it is right now, I will definitely start waking up in the middle of the night and checking on stuff. They cannot issue day 6 high risks. The only risks they can issue on the day 438 time frame is slight and enhanced. That's it. And then once we get to day 3, they could go day 3 moderate. And the only days they can issue high risks is day 1 and 2. Yeah, I know the model doesn't change, but I still want to know sooner rather than later for stuff like that. How long will I be on for? As long as you guys are still just chilling in chat talking, I'll probably be on for the next like 20 minutes or so. Right now, I'm just messaging someone. Stormfront freak? Yeah, that's cool. Are you like really interested in weather? I've never really seen you in my chat, so did you like just find me today? You'll probably be in the day 6. I mean, I guarantee you'll be in the day 6. I mean, you are in this. You're in the day 6 in mine, so I guarantee you'll be in the day 6 by the SPC. I feel like this is actually a pretty good forecast. Weston, on a scale of 1 to 10, what would you give this forecast that I made right here for Monday? You think this is pretty logical? I think it's pretty logical, dude. Like an 8? Alright, bet. I'll take that. Max velocity uploaded. More max velocity. He uploaded. This storm chaser drove into 2 tornadoes. Max velocity reacts, is what it said. It's Tornado Pagey, by the way, driving into the tornadoes. It was on that one Mineral Wells tornado day, whatever day that was. Tad bit too big. How? To the south? Yeah, okay, I kind of agree on the south. Let me redo this. Draw. Yeah, let me just do 30 real quick. Let me do like this. This I feel like is reasonable. I feel like it'll go north. I mean, let's look here at okay, so where okay, there we go. Precipitation, simulate reflectivity. I mean, look how far north that severe risk goes. I mean, look at this. We literally have storms all the way from northern Oklahoma towards southern Minnesota. I mean, look at that. Like, dude, that looks that looks realistic as heck, doesn't it? I mean, look at that. I added this southern Oklahoma portion because I think the GFS is thinking that there's not enough forcing down there, which I think there could be. That's why I put the slight down there in case storms fire. It's gonna be more conditional. Yeah, Weston, that is true. So I just saw your message. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I don't know how old this other kid is, but yeah, it does. It does. But you know what? I've seen outlooks like that have some pretty big days, so can't judge it. Can't judge a book by its cover. I think this outlook right here is pretty good, actually. I mean, like, look at this. It shows convection down there in Oklahoma. It shows convection in southern Oklahoma at, like, freaking midnight. And it shows Tuesday. I wouldn't be shocked if Tuesday also gets a risk outline tomorrow. I think Tuesday could also get a day 7 outlook tomorrow. For most likely damaging winds out there in the Ohio Valley and down into Texas. I think Tuesday could be a sleeper day, honestly. Oh my god, yeah, Tuesday could definitely be a sleeper day right here. Look at this. We get the trough ejecting on Monday, and then Tuesday, dude, Tuesday could 100% be a sleeper day, not gonna lie. Reminds me of like April 2nd and April 3rd of 2025. Tuesday could definitely be a sleeper day now looking at it. I'm not going to focus too much on Tuesday as of now because we still don't really know much about it, but Tuesday could be decent. What the fuck? You can just message me your thoughts, yeah. What the heck? What day is this? Friday. Friday, mates. What the Weston, are you seeing this? Look at this. Friggin' March 14th jump scare right there. That's like a, dude, that is 100% like a derecho right there. Look at that. Dude, that's like a derecho. Southern Kansas to Tennessee. That is a derecho and a half right there, dude. Friday, May 22nd, bro. What the heck is that? We got some big days coming up, y'all. Yeah, sure. I mean, ooh, Weston, just post it on your just post it. Just post it on YouTube. Do a YouTube post because I don't want to pull my email because I have it right now, so my email would my full name would show if I pull up my email, and I don't want that. I don't trust myself enough. So yeah, sorry, I don't trust myself enough. If you could do it that way, that'd be fantastic. Yeah, I heard about that, Aaron. I heard about that wedge water spout. Let me go to the SPC, see if they. There is tornado. Yeah, there was a tornado report. Yeah, I saw that. The GFS is not overdoing it, honestly. The GFS is just doing what the GFS does. Forecasts. Not very well, but I mean, it does what the GFS does. I mean, if you're going to say that the GFS is overdoing it, then we might as well say that Monday is downtrending because it's the GFS is overdoing it, but it's not. The GFS is being truthful on what could happen. GFS has been showing this since freaking noon yesterday. So, what is that? 31 hours. Yeah, GFS has been showing this for 31 hours, guys. It ain't overdoing it. It's being truthful. We just got to see what happens. We got to see what the SPC does tomorrow. That's what we got to do. Anything can happen tomorrow. Anything could happen tomorrow with the SPC. They could honestly 0Z GFS could completely downtrend everything and nothing could happen. Like we could wake up and see literally 0Z GFS showing absolutely no trough, nothing. Like and we wouldn't have a risk, I bet. So like we don't know. Anything could change, y'all. Anything could change. Yeah, that I do not say that. Do not say I believe the GFS. Say I respect the GFS. Never trust the GFS, no matter what. GFS is absolutely horrible. It's a horrible model. Don't trust it, but respect it. It's never okay to trust the GFS, but it's okay to respect the GFS because it's the GFS. It's a model. We need it to predict the future, basically. But don't trust the GFS. The GFS will freaking throw Category 5 hurricanes into the Gulf of Mexico in June. Oh, yeah, SPC is 100% drop risk before. I remember that. They did just a couple weeks ago. I think it was a little while ago. It was like early April. There was some decent risks that occurred, and they dropped one of the risks because it just downtrended. But based off what we're seeing, I don't think they're gonna drop a risk for Monday if they add one. I guarantee they're gonna add one tomorrow, but I don't think they're gonna drop it. Based off what we've seen, no, they're not dropping it. I got a feeling 0Z GFS will show something like insane. I got a feeling it'll show a much more organized trough, which is not good. Let's go 925 millibars. Crazy surface low. Man, dude. Yeah, that's a surface low and a half. Crazy day, dude. That's GFS is definitely hinting at a crazy day for Monday. That's for sure. Oh my god. That has to be elevated. Dude, you seeing this? What, Weston, are you seeing this? Dude, off the coast of Florida, we got like violent rotation on off the coast. Only off the coast of Florida, man. We got freaking like violent rotation in this supercell. Probably drop. It probably has a monster water spout right down right now. I wouldn't be shocked. Yeah, I would not be shocked if there's like a huge water spout down. Let's look further away. Yeah, it's definitely something. I don't know if it's down, but that's definitely a water spout, and it's fizzled out. Latest scan. How long is that going on for? That kind of scared me. Oh, that's been like a long track water spout. The heck? Yeah, it does say something. I read that earlier. Yeah, I read what it said for Monday earlier. I'll read it again though. An upper level trough is forecast to move across the north central U.S. on Monday as a cold front advances southeastward into the mid Mississippi Valley, Ozarks, and southern plains. Scattered and numerous thunderstorms are forecast to form ahead of the front in the afternoon. At this time, model forecasts suggest that instability in deep layer shear will be favorable for strong to severe storms across a broad area. However, uncertainty exists concerning the location of the front Monday afternoon. A severe threat may be needed in later outlooks once confidence increases concerning the timing of the trough. Yeah, typically almost like 90% of the time when they say a severe area, a severe threat area may be needed in later outlooks, almost like 90% of the time when they say that they issue an outlook the next day. So I'm almost like, I'm going 95% chance we'll see a day 6 outlook tomorrow, and it'll probably be a pretty big one, sort of like this right here. I wouldn't be shocked at all. That is true, Weston, but again, May 6th was also, it was a much higher end day than what we're seeing right now. Like, I will go to the freaking SBC event archive. Look at this 500 millibar trough. If it loads. Yeah, dude, like we're not getting that. Actually. That huh. Weston, you may be pulling my tail right now. What the fuck? Dude, what? No, that can't be real. Wow, dude. Wow. We're not gonna see anything like May 6th, but I mean the troughs look really similar. I will say that, but May 6th trough is so much more high end compared to what we're seeing for Monday. As of now, Monday looks nowhere near a high risk caliber. I would just say that it needs stronger flow. There's a lot of stuff that need to align for it to be a high risk caliber day. As of right now, Monday is probably a moderate at most, as of now. But all right, I'll look, Weston. Yeah. Wow, dude, you think tomorrow's is gonna go? Wow, dude. You think this thing's gonna grow substantially? I mean, I see it, but okay. And then Whoa. That's a substantial growth to the southeast, that's for sure. And to the southwest. I agree with this one, though. This one I agree with. I mean, look what it was like compared to mine. I mean, ours are pretty close. Yeah, I agree definitely on this one. This one, I don't really know. I honestly don't know. This one I sort of agree with. So, yeah. I mean, we both agree pretty similarly, but yeah. We'll see. We'll definitely see what it looks like tomorrow. Tomorrow will be a very interesting day. Tomorrow is a very important day for us to figure out what the SPC thinks compared to what we think. Right now, I'm thinking we could see easily day 4, 5, 6, and potentially 7 outlooks. Man, that water spout was like freaking violent water spout, yo. We had a violent water spout occur just east of Florida, off the coast. Dude, that thing's a monster. What the heck? That frame right here, dude, that's violent rotation, bro. Wow, dude. It's coming together, too. We may have just had an intense to violent water spout. Well, I've been live for an hour and 54 minutes. I will be live for 5 more minutes. I'm going to end stream. I'll be live for about 5 more minutes, and I'm going to end stream. I really had fun tonight. This was a pretty good stream, guys. I appreciate all you guys being here. You guys are the only reason I stayed live this long, just so you know. Appreciate you guys. I will stream. I will definitely stream for probably 2 hours tomorrow. Depending on how models look, I could definitely be live for 2 to 2.5 hours tomorrow. So around this long, if not longer. And if tomorrow is looking like if our severe threats are increasing like quite a bit, I will most likely start my stream an hour earlier, like at 5 o'clock, and go until like around this same time. So depending on how everything's evolving, we could be live for up to 3 hours tomorrow, but that's if everything is uptrending, and yeah. But tomorrow we could be live for 2 to 3 hours for sure, forecasting all this. While we're getting to the end of the stream, I'm going to go take a 60-second break because I have not peed since like 3 o'clock. All right, I'm back. Bro might have to make a video as we get closer. Yeah, guys, I might have to do the infamous Weather Warrior video, y'all. I don't know, depends. I like streams because I don't like editing that much, so I like streams. Streams are 10 times better because I don't have to edit that much. How about Monday? How many hours will you be on? It depends because I got school on Monday. So I just hope the main threat on Monday is after school hours. And if the main threat on Monday is after school hours, I could be on for upwards of like 6 to 8 hours. So it depends. But I don't know if I'll be live that long, but it depends. It depends on how Monday evolves. If Monday's evolving how it's looking, I could be live for up to like 6 hours or so. So depends. But yeah. Alright, see ya. By the time you get back, I might be done being live, so yeah. I appreciate all you guys watching, though. Did you guys enjoy the stream? I definitely enjoyed it because there was actually people that watched it. Yesterday, it was basically just me and Pete for the entire time, almost. So, yeah, that was basically it yesterday. Like 6, 7, yeah, you're banned. Kidding. Kidding. Yeah. Enjoy being banned, buddy. Yeah, interesting. Yeah, Pete, he's really only been around, he's really only been in my live streams for a little bit. I don't know. Pete's kind of like, I feel like Pete's kind of just one of those slow rolling people. He doesn't really seem to be commenting on much stuff, but he always appears in my live streams and just chills and watches and then moderates. So I really like Pete. I'm not going to ban you. I'll time you out for like 30 seconds though. It won't let me because you're mod. Dang, bro. Yeah, it won't let me because you're mod right now. I'd have to unmod you and everything. I'm not doing that. Gotta love Reed Timmer. First thing pops up on my YouTube is we launched a drone at this tornado. Hope to be doing that soon, guys, if I make enough money. Let's see. I mean, my next paycheck, I will most likely try to use my next paycheck plus a little bit more to buy a new camera. And then after that, guys, I mean, I'm going to be using my YouTube paychecks just to try to save up for a chasing rig. So yeah. You guys don't believe it, but man, a year from now, guys, I'll be chasing on my own. A year from now, I'll be chasing on my own, guys. Locally in Ohio. About 2 to 3 years from now, guys, I will be chasing on my own for days at a time on my own, chasing. That's crazy. Soon, guys. Soon I will be Connor Croft 2.0. Also, Weston, you're only one chatting. Me and my dad are planning on making a vehicle similar to the Dominator within the next 5 years, by the way. Like, I'm talking, we are planning on making our own tornado tank, basically. Leviathan. We are planning on it, guys. I'm not telling anyone about it anytime soon, though. Whoever's in this stream is lucky enough to hear. We're planning on making our own tornado tank using a truck and basically dissecting that sucker all the way down to the frame, and we are building a monster truck to drive into tornadoes. But yeah, that'll be for later on whenever I'm a lot more, like, world famous. But yeah. Wish my YouTube would load. Guys, we are 17,000 views away from 1 million total channel views, by the way. 17,000 more views, and my channel would have been is now going to be viewed by 1 million people worldwide. Wow. Anyways, well, I'm gonna end stream. I really appreciate all you guys that watched. Appreciate all the likes. Thank you, mods, for moderating chat. Thank you, everyone. Hope you guys enjoyed stream. I will be live tomorrow. If we get new outlooks tomorrow, I will make a post around 6 a.m. Eastern District time. If you guys are in any of the risks tonight, including these marginal risks, which these risks right here in the Midwest and Plains will be more overnight threat. If you guys are under any severe warnings and you don't feel safe, take shelter. Heed warnings. Tune into your local you're good, Pete. Yeah, no. For some reason my chat just like all loaded. If you guys are in any of these risks, heed warnings. I will be live tomorrow. Don't know how long. Depends on how outlooks and models look. I can be live for up to 3 hours tomorrow, as well as on Thursday and Friday. And then Saturday and Sunday is when severe weather risks streams begin. Like whenever coverage streams start beginning, guys. For these risks right here. That's crazy, yeah. Yeah, Weston, well, only Oklahomans do that, and you know that. But yeah, no, Saturday and Sunday is when coverage will begin to start. I'll start covering these risks right here. Monday, once again, could be live for up to 6 hours, depending on how it goes. This is what I currently think our day 6 outlook tomorrow morning will look like, because I almost am 100% certain we will get a day 6 outlook based on what the GFS has been showing. So, yeah, well, guys, really appreciate it. Thank you all once again. Thanks, mods, for moderating chat. I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.